Welcome back. My name is Larry if you're new. I actually ended up getting here last night. I was filming here, getting ready to film a video starting last night, but I kind of came down this, I know it does not look bad in the video, but I kind of came down this pretty rugged road here. I've never really been down this way before, and it was just getting out of my comfort zone for the new camper. I still need to put like stable loads on here, possibly airbags. I am almost to the point where I need new tires. I just didn't want to push it too hard. So I was kind of getting ready to turn around right here, and then I found out there was a fire ring back here. So I figured this is a good camp spot and decided to camp here. It's been pretty nice with this evening shade, but I have been getting hit with the sun during the day, which I'm thankful that I have this power station with the solar panel set up, because I was actually able to run my air conditioning today. As you can see right here, these are the BLUETTI PV 350s. So that basically just means each one is 350 watts. So total right there is 700 watts. And then I kind of have the wire ran over here. It's kind of zigzag kind of through the grass here, and then it's coming up into this window. Then from the window I have the wire ran right here, kind of goes down, ran it under a rug so I don't trip on it, and then it goes into this Apex 300 right here, this power station. This thing, I have been able to run my air conditioner for the most part of the day. I started about 11 a.m. and then I just shut it off at about 5:30 p.m. and let's see, right now we're sitting at 17%, but I'm just so grateful this thing was able to run it. I mean, this thing has got 2,764 watt hours on it. And then this also has, this is the B300K, so this is like an expansion battery. This also has 2,764 watt hours on it. So between the two, it's quite a beefy setup. And then it looks kind of like a mess right here, but I have the solar cables plugged in right here. And then if you see on this side, I have, this is the cord running out and plugging into the camper. Yeah, so it's kind of a wonky setup for right now. If I had a little bit bigger RV, then obviously I'd have this kind of like hidden in a closet or under a bay or something like that. But for now, this is working great. I actually still have the very power hungry air conditioning unit that's in here. I haven't replaced it with the energy efficient one yet. So that thing is drawing about 1,500 watts. And consider I've been able to run this at 1,500 watts for the most part of the heated part of the day, only being able to pull in about 700 watts max. So it was ranging between 500 and 600 watts for the most part. I'm not in like direct sun. I was able to run it 5.5 hours. And then also I still have 17% left, so I probably could still run it for another hour. If it wasn't for that, it would be miserable out here right now. So I'm grateful for that power station, and the fact that I'm able to have the air conditioning for the dogs. It's been really nice. That air conditioner though is quite loud, so when it's on, I can't really record. That's kind of why I waited till this part of the day to record. But the dogs have been comfy. They've been sitting in air conditioning all day. I just now kind of brought them out here so they can enjoy the evening, which is kind of what I'm planning on doing. I think we're going to grill something for dinner. I got a couple options. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but it's so perfect right now. I love being out here. I don't get tired of it. It's so crazy because every single thing I've done in my life, I go all in on, and then I get tired of it, and then I never want to do it again. And for whatever reason, just coming out here and camping like this is the only thing I've ever done where I just love it, and I don't get enough of it. I just can keep doing it more and more and more. So I feel like that's how you know it's right, at least for me. All right, I think it's time to get the grill started up. grilled last night too, so got a little grill or a little charcoal still in there. We're actually gonna throw some cherry wood chunks in there as well, but we're gonna get this. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Man, I am clumsy tonight. We're just gonna go ahead and get this lit, and then when we get closer to time to grill, I'll throw those wood chunks in there. Yeah, I think we're gonna have pork steaks. I got my favorite seasoning to use on pork, sweet barbecue rub. Just get it at Walmart, it's like $5. I stock up, I'm telling you, I got a few of them. Good looking pork steak. The trick with this stuff is to just cake it on. Maybe I'm weird, I just like the flavor, but there we go. Smells good already. I haven't even started cooking it yet. Oh, you know what we need? Well, we're gonna need that, sort of. Aha. All right, the charcoal is looking good. Oh, we're gonna, you know what, we gotta put the, let's put that right there. Gonna grab a couple wood chunks. Let's just do 3. Put one there. All right. Already starting to smoke up good. It's time to put on the meat. Still got to warm up some. Just shut the lid. This is one of those ceramic grills. So it holds the heat real nice, cooks real good. Green beans or corn? Corn. It's gonna be a little non-conventional way of cooking it. I mean, sort of, I guess. I just don't really have a small pot. So I do have this stainless bowl. I think I'm just going to cook it in that. I could turn the generator on and run the microwave, but just for something this small, should be fine just doing it this way. Alright. Time to check the pork steak. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Smells great. Yeah, it looks good right there. Oh yeah. Look at that. I sampled a little bite in the corner. It's delicious. Growing up in the Midwest, in Missouri, pork steaks, that was just a big thing for my family growing up when I was a kid. Just seemed like that's the typical summertime barbecue steak of choice. That's probably why I love them so much, but they just taste so good. Yeah, last few hours I've just been running the generator, the onboard generator, because the fridge I noticed was at 53 degrees. So I don't know if I left the door open or if it's just not running as good off of propane. It was fine all day while it was plugged in to power, and then it seemed like since I took it off power and just started running off propane again, then it hasn't been keeping it cool as well. So I kind of wanted to charge up the power stations and a little bit at least. I got about 50%, and then try to get a jump start on the fridge. I think I'm going to go out and switch the propane tank over to the other propane tank, which is completely full, and hopefully that'll help keep it cool for tonight. And then maybe tomorrow I'll just have to run into town and top off with propane or something again. I don't know what's going on. I hope that's something I don't have to fix here right away. Good morning. Just making sure my creamer is still good. I got up at like 2 in the morning last night and then checked the fridge, and it was like 54 degrees, so it was even worse last night. I think I know what it is. I think it's I could never remember the name. Thermistor? That's it, I think. Anyways, I think that's what it is. I don't know if it needs replaced or adjusted or whatever, but I ended up putting like the dog food and coffee creamer, important items, up in the freezer because the freezer still works. But there's some stuff that got ruined in there. It's too warm now. It's too warm for too long. So I think I'm just going to. I adjusted the thermistor. I don't know why I can't say that word. I adjusted it, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to see if it actually starts cooling back down. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna have to leave and go into town. I was thinking about going into town anyways, but I didn't want to leave this area. I wanted to keep camping, but I don't know. And then you just submerge it in there like that. So we're getting warm in here. Gonna have to have the air conditioner kicked on pretty soon. Trying to just let the power station charge up as much as possible. I like preset the panels to face east last night. That way this morning, even if I slept in, and it would start getting sun as soon as the sun would come up. That was the plan. I think we're at like 73% now on the batteries. So the longer I can hold out, like if I waited till 11, because I think it's like 8:30 now. If I waited till like 11, it would probably be charged enough, or not that it's not charged enough now, but when the air conditioner's on, I'm running it, it continually starts dropping. It never really goes back up. You need more solar coming in than power going out, and in this case I don't have enough solar panels. So if I start it too early, then I might have to stop it in the hottest part of the day. I'm just gonna suffer as much as I can. Dogs are just chilling outside. They love it out there. I don't not like this thing. I'll have to see, I mean, if it makes a difference in the taste of the coffee, but it's just, it's different, I guess. Tastes the same. Load it with creamer. Should be fine. Yeah, I don't know what the plan's going to be now. If I'm going to leave or what. I mean, I'm either going to have frozen food or no food. I do have a few things that are dry, like shells and cheese. My emergency box is shells and cheese. Sorry, I'm going to admit something. A lot of times on videos, I will wake up and drink a cup of coffee before I get on camera, and then usually I'm a little more awake. But because it's so hot in here, I don't think I'm going to make 2 cups of coffee this morning, just because it's already hot in here. So I decided just to film the first cup. So now you get to see what I'm like first thing in the morning. I'm actually not always like this. It's just I don't know. I just woke up multiple times last night. I didn't sleep very good. I had weird dreams. And before I get roasted about the dogs being outside, I'm not out there. The pen is right outside the window, so I can hear them. I can see them. I even have this window. 2 windows to look out of. Yeah, so I would never leave them outside. They're just sitting right out there. I can hear them. I can see them out the window. I make sure they're safe. All the time. I haven't had one person, I'm not gonna name names, but I had to chuckle a little bit because they commented on a video and they said that I never pay attention to Marty. I'm always just giving attention to Mason. And they even listed off a couple examples and said how much of a jerk I was and that they're never gonna watch again. But the video was from like over 2 years ago. Marty wasn't even born yet. Like he's only 1 year old now. So there are stages of life. Like I had another dog too, Fraser, when I first started the channel, and he was my buddy, and he ended up passing away, and then I had a period of time where it was just Mason. I don't know how long it was. Was it a year maybe, where it's just Mason, and I just felt like Mason was lonely. So I don't know. Plus, I love dogs. I wouldn't always have a dog around. And my theory is that like if you have a good dog, and you get a dog like a puppy, the good dog will train the puppy to be good, and it's been working for me so far for several generations of dogs. And Marty just is awesome as well. So Mason is just teaching him the good ways, and Marty's got his own little extra personality involved, but all in all, he's a good dog. Well, I know me sitting in the truck was not what you expected to see on this clip, but the fridge is still not working. I don't know what it is. I thought it was the thermistor, and maybe it's just I need to test it. Maybe it's gone bad, but I adjusted it, and it seemed like the temperature was going back down a little bit, and then now it's back up in like mid 60s. So it's not worth it. I'm losing the food in the freezer because the freezer is now at about 34 degrees. So I think I'm just going to rush back, put all this stuff in my fifth wheel refrigerator, and then just try to figure out what's wrong with this fridge. So sorry if I'm cutting this video a little bit short, but I will keep you guys posted on what's going on with that. It's always good to do these kind of quick trips like this before taking a longer trip, because I definitely would not want to figure this out on the road. So I guess it's a good thing that it happened right now, I guess. Either way, I appreciate you guys sticking out this long, and until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks, bye.